Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make a very cute and easy tube top, which I'm wearing it here. And it's literally actually just straight lines and few of your body measurements, and bam, you'll have a cute tube top for yourself for the summer. Literally, it's very easy. So if you have started sewing, then it can be a perfect project for you as a beginner. So I made two versions of the tube top. In this video, I'm going to show you the one I'm wearing right now. It is a plain tube top, and I made one more version of it, which you can download from my description box below, which is the curvy one. So if you want more shape in the tube top, then maybe you can go and check out that PDF. You can download it for free, and you can check out the process of making the pattern for yourself. Let's dive in and make something cute together. Alright, let's start with just three simple measurements. The first one is the upper bust measurement. This is taken just below your underarms. Measure the full circumference and then divide that number by 4. Next, measure your waist. I'm taking it 33 centimeters below the upper bust. Once you have the waist circumference, just divide it by 4. And the last measurement is the upper hip. I'm taking this 10 centimeters below the waist. Measure the full circumference and divide it by 4, just like the others. You can subtract 4 to 6 centimeters from these measurements if your fabric is very stretchy, and then divide the result by 4. Take your pattern paper or any paper you can draw on and use all the measurements we took in the previous step. Start with the upper bust measurement. I am drawing a straight 21 centimeter line, leaving some space at the top. 33 centimeters below, I am drawing a straight horizontal line that is 1/4 of the waist measurement, which is 19 centimeters in my case. Now join the upper bust and the waistline together. Then measure 10 centimeters down from the waistline and draw the upper hip line, which is 23 centimeters long. After that, connect these two lines together. I'm also slightly smoothing out the sharp corners here to make the shape more natural. I am marking this one as front for now. Later on, this is going to change. For a better fit, I am marking 1.5 centimeters above the upper bust line and connecting it like this. This will be for the front piece. Similarly, I am marking 1.5 centimeters below the upper bust line and connecting it like this for the back piece. Now cut out the pattern. Make sure to cut along the line where I have raised it by 1.5 centimeters near the upper bust line for the front piece fitting. To make the back pattern, I am placing the front pattern on top of a new sheet of pattern paper to cut an identical piece. This way you don't have to redraw everything. Now mark this front piece as the back once you snip off the raised part here. So this one is the back and the new one is will be the front part. So our pattern is ready, but I don't want my tube top to be this long. So I'm going to snip off everything below the waistline here. If you want, you can use the pattern as it is to make a long tube top, but I preferred a cropped version, so I'm going to get rid of it. For today's project, I'm using this thrifted cotton t-shirt. It's in a very good condition, almost like new, so I specifically bought it to make a tube top. Fold the t-shirt like I have shown here, place your front pattern on it like so, and then cut it out. You will get two identical front pieces. So remove one of them and fold the other piece and place your back pattern on top and snip off the extra fabric here. So this one becomes the back part. And now my both front and back pieces are ready. but I still need some coverage for the front piece. So I'm trying to find the enough fabric, at least enough to cover the front bust area. This way, it will at least prevent the bust from being see-through. So I found a small piece of fabric from the shoulder and the chest area. Now I'll place the front pattern on it and cut only the upper part so that I'll get just the bust section for that. So I couldn't get the long bust coverage part, so I took these two small pieces and I'll join them together to use for the bust coverage here. Now place the joint pieces on the front pattern, and since we want to keep the seam allowance inside, flip it so the seam allowance stay tucked in. Then pin it along the edges to keep it secure while sewing. If any extra fabric is sticking out at the top, just trim it off so it becomes even. Now sew it along the pin side here. So our front piece is ready now and the coverage part looks good. So bring the back piece and place the right side facing inward, matching both the pieces carefully on both the sides, and then sew along both the edges. Now that both the sides are sewn, flip the right side out. It's really important to try it on now, because if it feels loose, maybe you can trim it again and again sew it from both the sides, since different fabric, different stretches. We are almost at the final step. Now we need lace elastic. We'll attach it along the upper bust area. It gives a nice hold and also looks pretty. So we need to take an elastic that's about 1 or 2 centimeters shorter than your upper bust measurement and attach this elastic by zigzag stitch. To place the elastic, first make sure your top is right side out. Then position the decorative side of the elastic facing down and pin it all around the top edge. So just like that, pin the elastic all around the entire circumference. As you can see, I have pinned it in the place. Now we just need to sew it all the way around. So once that's done, fold the elastic upwards and inwards like this, and then sew it from the outside. This will keep the elastic nicely stuck in the place at the top. You can use either zigzag stitch or the straight stitch. I'm using straight stitch. I forgot to film this part, but the bottom just needs to be hemmed. Nothing fancy, just simple straight stitches. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you like the process and the instructions that I have given in this video. If you decide to make a tube top for yourself, do not forget to tag me in Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram handle in the description box below. I'll see you in the next video. See you. Bye bye.